A lot of my customers have asked me to do a troubleshooting video for the VQ Propel and Propel OA knee brace. So here goes. Biggest issue I see in bracing, and anybody sees in bracing, is slippage of the brace. So if a patient comes back to me and says the brace is sliding, I look at 4 different things. I look at proper application, I look at strap length, I look at number 1 strap being up high enough, and the 4th is the anatomy of the patient. So as far as application goes, when we fit a brace, a lot of these patients, it's overwhelming. We give them a lot of information. So they miss one step, it can affect the whole outcome of the brace. So I always get the patient, when they come back in, say the brace is slipping, get them to put it on in front of me. That's the first step. Second step is look at the strap length. The straps on the back need to be adjusted to proper length. Now, if they're too long, the brace will actually slide. So when you look at the brace, and especially number 1 strap is the most important strap. If you see the Velcro tip over the edge, that means the strap is too long. So easiest way of adjusting it, and it's really very simple to adjust. Open up the strap, take off the strap pad cover. You can just shorten the strap, or if necessary, you can cut the strap, reapply the strap pad, feed it through. Rule of thumb is the strap should be at least 1 to 2 finger widths from the edge. Especially number 1 strap, that's the most important strap. Third thing to look at is that this number 1 strap is up high enough. Majority of the cases when people apply the brace, they put the brace on too low. Okay, that's the norm. So what I do when I actually talk to a patient or fit a patient is I get them to put the brace on, of course. And what I do with number 1 strap is I want the strap to be as high as possible. This is the anchor. This strap is the most important strap. So I feed it through the ring, and as I feed it through, what I do is I pull the brace up. I keep the brace in the proper position, but I pull it up so the strap is sitting above the calf muscle, just below the bend of the leg. Now, why I do that is that the higher the better. Then I know it's going to drop into position. As soon as I take the first few steps, the brace will drop. As long as the strap is above the calf, it will anchor it. So if it's not, if it's sitting partially on the calf, when they take the first few steps, the brace will slide down. So make sure that the strap is up as high as possible. Err on too high than not high enough. Now, the third thing I look at is the anatomy of the patient. If all the other things you've done are right and you still have slippage, it could come down to the actual leg. So you have patients that have no calf muscle. You have patients that have no muscle tone at all. You have patients that have a bigger thigh, smaller calf, or no calf. Sometimes it's very difficult to suspend a brace on. What I do then is I jump to my best option is I add a number 6 strap. Now, number 6 strap, basically what it is, it's an anterior strap across the thigh. So now when this is applied, when the patient goes to get up, that strap will drop and anchor above the condyles. So it's an additional suspension strap. This strap works great. Majority of the cases I have slippage issues, this solves the issue.